Hello plant community, thanks for tuning in this channel. My name is Pam, and today you guys, we're going to just talk about some pottery that I have purchased, and I just want to share them with you real quick. Now for me, you guys, as a plant enthusiast, a collector, it's a beautiful hobby to have, but quite expensive. So to offset the cost of all these beautiful plant babies, to offset the fact that I am trying to create my own jungle environment, I do certain things such as thrifting. Now, if you've been watching me some time, you know that I am a habit of actually repurposing things, making own pot designs, creations, and things like that. And thrifting is one aspect of my plant journey as far as how I cut costs. And for the most part, you guys, outside of me finding planters, whether it be those 60 to 70% off deals that you see at Michael's, or possibly what I've been telling you guys about how I waiting towards the almost the end of the season or mid growing season to get those beautiful 50, maybe 60% off at stuff places like Rite Aid, and you guys have also been sharing how I could check maybe TJ Maxx and all other places like that, which I have as well. Is good places to find pottery or things of that nature, but I also do thrift from time to time. And one of my favorite places that I love going to is Savers. Now I'm not quite sure how vast Savers is, if that's like one of the things that's like vastly all over the United States. I'm not really sure, but I do love going to this place because I find things that either I can embellish or I just like things that the way that they are. And so I have a total of 6 planters or things that I found that I'm using for planters that I added to my collection. You guys know I've been already buying a whole lot of plants and things, and I didn't really have any vessels for them. So I tried to rank it in, all of them I really love, and it was really hard for me to rank them in maybe least favorite to my top tier favorite, if that makes sense. But I guess my best find yet, and I just want to bring you guys along. So just going to jump right into it. Yeah, let me just start. This one right here, I have my peperomia maculosa in. I just have it in a cash post sitting, and this pot I just thought was so cute. I actually got 2 of these. Oh, also too, all the pottery or what I've used to as pots, the most expensive one that I've probably paid for max was $3.99. So I think a good deal, I would suppose. But I did buy 2 of these because I wanted to. They had more than 2, you guys, but I only got 2 so I could have a set. I just thought that was neat. It's like a little postage stamp. It's in the cream color, has the word Paris on here, and I just think that the silver, it already, and the cool part about it, it has a drainage hole. I just recently slightly up potted this. Y'all have seen me, I shared with y'all quite quickly, not too long ago actually, of me, my husband gifting this particular plant to me, and I just put it in a 3-inch planter. And I don't know if y'all remember that video. Go back to it if you did, but honestly, sidebar, these leaves has grown dramatically in my personal opinion since I've actually showed you guys this plant, and in such a short period of time. But anyway, we're talking about the pots and I just thought that the silver streak in here paired very well with the creamy color. Another thing, sidebar, you guys, as far as my pottery, I try to go for sometimes cream. I know we like a lot of white and things like that, and there's nothing wrong with the white. It's just that I want to break the white up, because for me, white for some reason gives me a little form of anxiety, because you can see dirt in it so easily and stuff. And so for me, with my white pots, I notice I'm pinpointing, I see dirt, and it just gets my anxiety build up a little bit, because I'm constantly having to wipe it and make sure it stay clean and white. So I'm a fan of white, but kind of not a fan of white, if that makes sense, because of that aspect of it. But it's still a beautiful, clean line structure. But as far as my pots, I feel like I'm rambling on, but I'm trying to just give y'all more in-depth understanding of Pam and where she is with her pots. I try to categorize them sometimes between creamy colors, possible natural colors, maybe rustic, anything potentially that looks handmade. And then I also can jump into something that seems maybe childlike, fun. I kind of like allow the planters or whatever I can see visions with it speak to me, almost similar to when I actually purchased my plants, if that makes sense. So anyway, and y'all let me know too which ones might be your favorite as I'm doing it from my least to my most top tier one. My next one right here, I just thought this one was really cute. It's handmade too, but I put my silver dollar Hoya in here. And I really love it. Let me take the plant out. And someone actually made it. You see the initials at the bottom. And I actually thought this pot was cute because not only is it pretty, in my personal opinion, it's a play with the shade of color. Y'all see the shading in there? But it's also a play with texture. Some part of it actually feels smooth, and then some feel like rough and like cement type. And I don't know, I just think this is so cute. And I just thought of instantly my silver dollar. I felt like that the silverness in the leaves play off very well with this metallic glaze like sheen type of situation that this planter pot or whatever it is has. Great find. Okay, my next one. This one really speaks to me as my earth tone, earth person that I am. I stick with those dark colors. I'm trying to push myself outside that comfort zone a little bit, hence the color of this shirt. 10 years ago, you guys, you probably wouldn't even caught me in a shirt this color, but the fact that I am doing it, hey, let's do it. This one I thought was very cute. I put my climbing aloe in it. Guys, isn't that cute? Nice little cash pole. This, I guess, my acorn shape planter. At first I was going to drill a hole in the bottom of it, but I think I might just leave her as is. But I do believe that the natural color of the green with this beautiful, I don't know, it's like an almond brownish texture with the beautiful crazy imprints that's going on along this glaze pot. I don't know, I like it. I like the vibe that it's giving me right here. This next one is also a very cute, interesting, I don't know what it was. I felt like it initially had like a lid to it, and maybe the lid didn't survive. But anyway, I just thought this was very cute. And this particular pot spoke to my inner autumn. And you'll probably understand what I mean. Isn't this cute? This is so beautiful. And I put my Hoya, this is my Hoya Rubida in there. And it's kind of, yeah, my Hoya Rubida. And the reason why I selected this particular plant for this pot is because if you look at the leaf shape, it kind of mirrors the activity that's going on in the planter itself. It really gives off my fall vibe. Like I could really see this very easily in a small arrangement for maybe Thanksgiving or just the fall seasons with the browns and the orange and the subtle reds. I feel like this would be a nice centerpiece for a table setting. But right now she is actually just sitting on my shelving that I have here in the sunroom, and I am really loving this one. So now we are getting down to my final last two, you guys. These two really were unique to me. It grabbed my attention really, really strong, and I just love it. So let me just jump in. And it was really hard for me to pick between these two, which one would be second and which one would be number one, honestly, because it's almost like a very equal feel for me. But anyway, guys, this one right here, I don't even know what this is, but look at that. Right now I have my Hoya. This is my, this is my Hoya Paula, and I just decided to put her in here because the color of the leaves, as you can see, I envision this when the leaves start actually growing into the vine, and how nicely it will look dangling with this color. And this is very interesting. I'm not sure. I'm going to take the plant out. I'm not sure, but what this is, oh, I forgot I had water. I put a little, oh, dang. I did water this plant yesterday. I forgot about the water. I put this little like plastic thing at the bottom. It fitted perfectly to kind of like catch the water. So that way I can water my plant and not have to worry about taking it out of this thing. But what is unique about it is this had to be, I'm assuming, handmade in some kind of way. It is so beautiful. It's all metal, as you can see on the inside. And I don't know if the camera is picking up, but if you look closely enough, it is actually string beading around the metal. And I don't know, it's something so, I don't know, antiquish, rustic about it that I really, really love. And it's just, this one really grabbed my eye. And it was so funny. I swear, it seemed like, y'all ever go thrifting, you guys, and you see like something that you want, but you have to go through a ton of things that's like built up in front of it for you to get it. Sometimes when I have those situations, I honestly be thinking that maybe somebody saw it, wanted to come back and get it later, and so they kind of like hide it amongst the stuff. I don't know. Do y'all do that? Let me know if y'all do that. Like, hoping nobody finds it, so that when you do come back, you'll be able to grab it if that's a thing. Of course, that's a thing, Pam. But anyway, I just love this, and that's where I found it, like behind something. And I think this whatever this color is what grabbed my attention, and it's wound up at the top. It's very nicely made, very hardy, and I just really love it. And it does a good job. Look at that. Well, look at it this way. Isn't that nice? You see where I'm going with the vision of it? You see? That's what I've envisioned. These leaves dangling it down from this particular color, and it's really making the leaves pop. Very neutral. I love it, love it, love it. Now, my last and final one, you guys, is just, what I did do, this was like a bottle sort of thing. I drilled a hole in the bottom of it because, let me just show you, and guys, this is my top favorite one. Look at this. Guys, I put my Hoya Paula in here. It gives it such a vibe. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Let me just turn this pot around. I wish they had another one there. I would have brought all of them if they had more than one. This is very beautiful. The color arrangements, you see the like sketch work that's in this pot. As you can see, the lip was too small for me to put like a small planter in here. So I said, let's take a chance and go wild with it. And I took a risk because I would have been so heartbroken if I broke this planter trying to drill a hole in it. But I went ahead with my thing, my phrase that I've been saying to you guys, what? No guts, no glory. Go hard or go home. And so I went hard, and thank goodness I took my time too, because I did not want this thing to break. I was like, but I rather I did it, so that way if it got broke, I couldn't get mad at nobody but myself. But I took my time, and I'm so glad I did. And anyway, like I said, I have this Hoya Paula. It's giving me, I don't know, I'm thinking old 18th century vibes with the color. I get very like an old, but guys, just look at this. Envision as you will. It's already starting to dangle a little bit, but once it starts really hanging down, this is going to be, I don't know, a showstopper. And I love this. I don't know, some kind of different pottery or something, I think, from when I did try to look this up. And I don't know, but I saw this being sold, these types of pots being sold on Etsy for a pretty penny. So I think I paid, this may have been the most expensive one. I think this was either just $3.99. I think this may have been the $3.99, but you guys, it's definitely worth it. It's a beautiful piece of art. I just love it. And oh man, to have that plant baby in there, beautiful. I love it. So this was the last pot, you guys. I'm curious. You've seen all of one, so I have, like I said, a total of six. If you can rank them, the first one being number 6, this being number 1, which one out of the ones would you have brought home if you went thrifting with me? Would you have brought all of them home? Did all of them speak to you equally? Which they did. It's just that these last two just really grabbed my attention. Like, I'm walking down the aisle, I turn, and it caught my eye like a fine man walking down the road. I mean, I don't know, it captured my eye just like that. Hey guys, I'm married, but I'm not blind. Let's understand that. But anyway, we're here about the pots. And look, oh man, I just realized when I did like that, for Halloween purposes, I thought of bat wings. And it just played off so well with this black just now. Like, y'all see it? Yeah, do y'all see it? Am I delusional? Maybe I'm delusional, I don't know. But doesn't it look like it? I don't know, I think it's cool. But, also too, this is crazy, but this is why repurposing and keeping stuff matters sometimes. Matters to a certain point. You gotta have a healthy balance. Make sure you're not that hoarder, but sometimes if you see vision in things, this, guys, look, is a top. But it just magically fits so perfectly. So when I do water her, this is the little catch thing. This is a Talenti ice cream top that I kept. And I kept it because I wanted to, you know, the jars that Talenti ice cream, for those of us that eat that ice cream or whatever it is. I use it to repurpose. I try to repurpose them sometimes into little planters. Another thing that I do. And usually I throw the tops away. But the last couple of ones I said, let me just keep the tops just in case. I did not even think that they could be until I said, wait a minute. I said, let me try. And I mean, the brown with the black, it just doesn't even really matter. And the way I have it sitting, you don't even really see it. So it doesn't really, but it's a perfect fit. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming along, allowing me to show you guys these pots here. Please let me know which one was your favorite. I'm curious. I would love to get a census of which one of these is an eye catcher. Let me know also too if any of these were not your vibe. Some people like a lot of lights and want to stay away from the brown. A lot of people sometimes think that maybe the dark colors could be a little bit boring, where light colors are fun. You know, it's all about your personal preference as well as your personality and your style. So comment and just share with us what your style is. I'm curious and interesting to know. So this pretty much wraps this video up. Like I said, keep in mind, you guys, if you love foliage as much as I do, and you love listening to planty things, definitely subscribe to this channel if you have not. Keep pushing those thumbs up and push them out. They've been helping my channel. Thank you so much for your support and your kind words and your motivational, your critiques. I appreciate it all. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the world. And until next time, guys, much love. Bye.